Okay, so first off, I want to say congratulations. You have found your power by removing yourself from either this is one person's circus or this was you figuring out everybody in your life that's stuck in the circus, yeah? And you're like, yeah, no, I'm not part of this, is what it feels. Now, you do have a strong spiritual protection around you that you've definitely lent on. So you will be someone that has faith, whatever your beliefs are. You have how you found your power is leaning on spirit, God, whatever, because there's a massive, or there could also be someone that's passed away in your life that you lean on even through, like the spiritual realm kind of thing. But there's a massive, you've really lent and you're really, really strongly protected. And you've lent on that and that's really helped you. So if that makes sense to you, then this is for you. You have seen how people play victim by not looking at, reflecting and growing. They play victim in the darkness, in the shadow. They're playing victim when it's them that's causing the issue. And you've kind of mastered that. Everybody can do that when they're younger to a certain point, obviously, because we have to grow up and learn, yeah. But you've become, I don't know, used this, whatever this lesson was, or figuring out about other people, it's really put you in your power. There definitely was a whole circus happening around you. Look at this card. So whether that was your family, friends, relationships, all of them, or just one, you were yeah, no, I'm moving away from this, people like this. And that's exactly what you did. You were no. And that's how you found your power and will continue to find your power. For some of you, this won't be for everyone, but some of you what's coming through, you might have... Oh, okay, I was going to say you might have two animals. But the more I'm looking at it, there might be a point where you have to make a decision between two. Two people or two opportunities. One's light and one's dark. That's really random. I just got a massive headache all of a sudden. So this might be something that causes a lot of stress. It says you must choose 27. Or maybe it is, that was the choice, choosing between the dark or the light, and you've chosen. Let me get a clarifier on this. The undying sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsession, grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia, 36. Whoa, look how drained that person is. And they're holding on to a cockroach. Okay. So you had to make, obviously I believe the circus and all that, I think is more than one person, could be family, whatever, right? But you are holding on so tight to someone that is a roach, that was suppressing your power, and you had to make a choice, or you're going to be brought to making a choice. Oh. Yeah, Dragon, you are attracting new. You're in a rebirth and attracting new, but you are, like I said, you could have already made this. If you have, it's probably recent, I would have said, but there's a whole new path that's calling you, that's positive and uplifting. It's very different to what you've been dealing with for the past 10 years. There's a lot of people from your past, probably people from the circus that you've left, that really aren't great, that I don't think they want what's best for you. And they want to suck your life and happiness from you, which is pretty grim. So they wanted romance angels, so let's see what they want to add with this, right? But welcome to The Quiet Knowing, a space for intuitive reflection, karmic insight and inner truth. I am always open for private readings. Info's in the bio. Just drop me an email or DM me. And please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow and helps our energies to connect. So more of my visions and readings will resonate with you. Okay. So let's get a clarifier on this circus. Okay. Yeah. Worth waiting for. Give the relationship a chance, but obviously that's not. Work on your partnership. So this was people in this circus, whoever they are to you. Well, there was no equal give and take. It was you give, they take, and play victim on the taking. That's the best way to describe it. And it took you a long time to kind of figure this out, which is why I strongly feel it's family. You were taught not to love yourself first, to give outwards to everybody else. you were taught not to have self-respect. You were actively programmed not to pump into yourself, not to be honest with yourself. This was hard, and I think you had to be really honest and look in the mirror and be like, what is going on here? Yeah, but in all of this, you've still managed to stay optimistic, which is phenomenal, because this feels hardcore and definitely would have like brought people. Yeah, you had to free yourself, like, from the prison that everybody else. And I'm seeing, like, because this is like a unicorn horn, that's like your third eye. So you're strongly connected to the divine, probably spiritual, have gifts or whatever, or just have a very strong intuition. And you've been given your spiritual crown, or soon to be, over the next 2 months. You're going to be enlightened, so probably level up, or like, depending on where you are in your journey, there's a spiritual crown being given. So this is one of them ones. You are carrying a blueprint of something really high, like to do with the link to the higher realms, okay? So what happens is, normally you're born into families that are pretty grim in certain ways. That's going to look different for everyone. And you trigger, just by being you, not by doing anything, you will trigger their shadows in them, just by literally breathing, yeah? Because that's a vibration that you carry, even as a child. So what's happened is, you were programmed to, like, be brushed aside. You were convinced that you were not worthy, that you weren't important enough to express your feelings, to speak up. You were taught to not value yourself because nobody else values you. And it's taken you time, but you slowly rewired yourself and broke free from that. And have begun to love yourself and be more vocal, stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, seeing your value, and screw anyone else that can't see it. And that's why your crown is coming, because that's what you've been doing. And because you are loving yourself and finding value in yourself, there's someone that you're being told to get to know them slowly. Someone or something is coming towards you. You're being told to do it at a slow pace. But this is on the vibration of your new vibration, the divine vibration. Just listen to your spirit guides, your guidance, or trust your intuition with this. It's not this negative, but you're required to listen to your intuition with this dynamic, whatever this is. If you are single or soon to be single, whatever, like you might have released your ex, or in the process of disconnecting, so you actually might be someone that you could end up in a strong commitment with for the rest of your life, or have children with them if that's something you would want. Let's go back to, I want to go back to the other cards because they're so interesting and we're getting low on time. Oh no, they said vision. Okay. So how I'm seeing you push open like gold gates, like, that whole, like, oh, you go up to heaven and there's gold gates. You're pushing them open and allowing, oh, okay, so you've probably got a life purpose which helps other people to level up or see their spiritual gifts or connect with themselves and connect with the higher realms and all of that, right? Because it's like I heard open the floodgates. So you open the gold gates and there's lots of people talking, they're all like thinking, and you're like, yes, this way. You're taking people from dark and showing them the light. So that is going to be part of your life purpose, whether you're in that yet or not. And it's what makes you happy. This is something that really fulfills your soul. But obviously that triggers people's ego and their shadows that don't want to be told, don't want to look at themselves. Because in order to walk through the gates, you've got to be open with yourself. You've got to reflect. You've got to be willing to face yourself and work on yourself. But there's many people following you and you're guiding them. That's so great. And that's why everyone tried to suppress you. Everyone around you. Because you were just shining so much light. And unfortunately, people in darkness don't know what to do with it. So they stop you from taking care of yourself. But that feels phenomenal. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow and helps our energies to connect. So more of my visions and readings will resonate with you. Feel free to give my YouTube a follow. I do give free mini readings sometimes on YouTube. And keep your eyes peeled because I think I'm going to do a free giveaway for a reading. But yes, if you're interested in a private reading, just email me or DM me. And in the meantime, I send you so much love and light.